Shalom, shalom. I want to start by giving all glory, honor, and praises unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Peace and salutations be told for the elect. I'm Brother Tazal Kabar, coming to you from the province of Babylon camp here in Tampa, Florida. All right, this lesson is going to be going into this post. All right, we're just talking about PETA. Let's go and find out what PETA is. All right, so PETA is it is people for the ethical treatment of animals. So you got these damn Edomites that's taking care of animals or whatever. Pretty much they're like vegan friendly, okay, and they have very extreme vegan friendly ideas. So it says PETA sells vegan friendly AI Bible rewrite, vegan friendly AI Bible rewrite where Abraham skips sacrificing Isaac, befriends a lamb instead. Okay, so here it is. You got these people taking away and adding to the book blatantly now, man. Now it ain't a criminal thing, but a criminal offense anymore. It ain't no worldwide offense anymore for nations or countries or cities to start changing scriptures around. They know full well not to touch the Bible like that, not to touch the scriptures, and even still have done it to and kept it at a minimal level, like the scripture where it says thou shalt not abhor an Edomite, when it's actually a clerical error, and it's supposed to be Assyrian. Okay, but they said Edomite. Okay, for thou was his brother and a stranger in his land. They put Edom instead of Assyrian. So there's some things in the Bible that Esau, Edom has tampered with already, and you want to be careful with how you go about reading. The Spirit has to really be open to you, and you have to really have the Spirit on you to discern these things. But it says, thou shalt not eat meat. Elites now using AI to rewrite the Bible. Okay, the globalist elites have begun using AI to rewrite the Bible to erase mentions of JC and create a fake commandment that bans the consumption of red meat. Okay, so this is all for vegan-friendly people. All right, but they've made a fake Bible. The thing is that they tamper with the scriptures just to people that may come along in the future, for the future generations that may grow up not knowing anything about the scriptures or the original scriptures or anything. They come across one of those Bibles and they think that's the way they're supposed to live, and they live their entire life that way, thinking that. So they're trying to cross out YAHAWASHI out the earth and trying to take away and add to the book. Let's go ahead and grab some scriptures on this. Book of Revelation, chapter 22, and verse let's start at verse 17. And the Spirit and the bride say, come. And let him that heareth say, come. And let him that is athirst come. And whosoever will, let him take the water of life freely. Okay, for I testify unto every man that heareth the words of the prophecy of this book, if any man shall add unto these things, Yahweh shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book. So you see Esau, Edom about to go out bad because what? They're adding to the word, and they've been adding to the word. So now the time has come where they're about to start getting judged. You're about to start seeing locust plagues, about to start seeing frogs, the water turning to blood red. And you better still see all plagues as these, such as was in Egypt, because what? They played it. And these are plagues that are written in the book. These are going to come back again. It says, verse 19, and if any man shall take away from the words of the book of this prophecy, and if any man shall take away from the words of the book of this prophecy, YAHAWASHI shall take away his part out of the book of life, and out of the holy city, and from the things which are written in this book. Now, these damn Edomites and these heathens were already taken from them, you know. But if you, Jake, start doing crazy shit like that, you know, you ain't gonna be able to catch the chariot, man. You know, it's like catching the bus. You know, the bus come at a certain time, and you got a ticket. You got to get to the bus to catch it. You know, you ain't gonna be able to catch the bus in time. The bus gonna leave you. You know, but that's what it's gonna be for the chariot. Okay, chariot gonna be here, and you're gonna be thinking it's time for you to catch a ride on the chariot, but there ain't gonna be no seats for you, man. You know, the doors ain't gonna open unto you. But these Edomites, they got hell coming for them. They're gonna get the plagues added to them that's written in this book. You know, because what? They wanted to play around with the true word, true holy word of YAHAWASHI. Guess what? Now they gotta feel the wrath of the Lord YAHAWASHI. This is the book of Daniel. Book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws. All right, now he already been changing like laws, moral laws, you know, laws that were just because the entire world originated off the laws of the Bible, man, the laws of the scriptures. Okay, there was a natural order to things, but over time the laws kept getting changed and changed and changed. Okay, and here's Esau still changing the laws. Now he's actually going to the book wherein lies the original law and changing it around to say to put something different. You know, so that if anybody want to seek out the old ways, the old paths, they ain't gonna be able to find it because it's gonna be the old path's gonna be blurred out, man, and destroyed. They're trying to destroy the ways of the old paths, wherein is the right way. Okay, that's how you know that we're in the last days, because this devil is trying to completely wipe away all righteousness. Okay, I'll grab that too, actually. Second Ezra 5. And they shall, and like it says, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until the time and times and the dividing of time. So the Lord has allowed this to play out for him. The Lord has allowed him to do these things, and for good reason. Okay, so it's not, you can't just sit here and say, okay, this nigga's doing this and that, and the Lord ain't get him yet. What's going on? Okay, but the Lord is allowing, as the scriptures told you, is given into his hand for a time and times and the dividing of times. Okay, meaning until the end of his eon, end of this age, the end of this world, man. He has rulership to do these things. Okay, but the Lord has got him on this path because what? Look what happened with Pharaoh. The Lord allowed Pharaoh to keep holding firm to the children of Israel so that he can wax strong against him. He can show all his plagues. He can show the things that he can do while he was holding the children of Israel. He wasn't listening to Moses when Moses told him, the Lord said, let my people go. You know, the Lord started sending them plagues on his ass. And now we have an idea of what kind of plagues is going to be happening on Babylon very soon, man. Okay. Second Ezra chapter 5, verse 1. Nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the day shall come, a day which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. Okay, so the way of truth shall be hidden. And you see they're already making great attempts to hide the truth, to hide the way of truth. Okay, the land about to be barren of faith. Okay, to be barren means to be what? Empty. Okay, to not have, desolate. The land's about to be desolate of faith, man, because these damn Edomites, these wicked ass elites and devils, these wicked ass Edomites, going to really seek to take away righteousness out of the earth. Any way that stands up against their system and their NWO, they're going to wipe it out completely. At least seek to, because the Lord say what? When he's about to fill his belly, the Lord shall rain it down upon him. You know. So he ain't gonna be able to accomplish that completely, because you got the elect that he ain't gonna be able to obtain, man. He ain't gonna be able to touch the elect. The Lord said, let the grape of my cluster be kept, for with great labor have I made it perfect. So the Lord ain't gonna allow them to touch his elect, man. Lord will let me be those men. Verse 2, but iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. Iniquity, which is sin on top of sin, okay, it's just you just overdoing it at this point, okay. Is it going to be increased above that which was seen back in the days of old, you know, and that above that which was ever heard of? It's only going to get worse, okay. You'll see some shit that you never thought you would see. It says, and the land that thou seest now to have root shalt thou see wasted suddenly. They call this place Babylon the hammer of the whole earth. All right, it looks like it'll never fall. Just the way things look, the way things are, looks like it'll never fall. You'll never expect it. But guess what? It tells you the land thou seest, which thou seest now to have root, shalt thou see wasted suddenly. And Babylon's going to be destroyed in 1 hour, man. That's to be suddenly wasted. All right, that ain't no joke. Okay. It says, right here, but if the Most High grant thee, actually, yeah, that's it on that. Yeah, that's it on that. And the land that thou seest now to have root shalt thou see wasted suddenly. There's another one. Actually, yeah. We're going to drop down to verse 10. No. We're going to drop down to verse 9. It says, and salt water shall be found in the sweet. Which means confusion, man. A bunch of confusion going to be going on. It says, and all friends shall destroy one another. Then shall wit hide itself. Okay? Wit going to hide itself, which is knowledge. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding gonna hide itself. Okay, what's that? There's truth. The true prophets of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, okay, the elect, they're gonna be hidden. You know, you ain't gonna be able to tell who has the true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding anymore, because they ain't gonna be on the rooftops prophesying no more. They ain't gonna be on the highways and hedges prophesying no more. They're gonna be hidden, and they gonna keep their mouths closed, man. The Lord say, you shall make thy tongue to cling to the roof of thy mouth, and thou shalt be dumb, meaning not able to speak. Okay. It says, then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into a secret chamber. Okay. Understanding gonna be gone. Okay, now you have the prophets and the highways and hedges to give you breakdowns to these scriptures, to give you the understanding of the scriptures. Those things are not gonna be there, are not gonna be here anymore, man. Okay? It ain't gonna be like that no more. The only way you're gonna be able to find that now is that the Lord specifically directs your footsteps into a prophet. A true prophet at that, because there's false prophets, true prophets, and so-called prophets, you know, which is just false prophets. But it says, and shall be sought of many, and yet not be found. Then shall unrighteousness and incontinency be multiplied upon earth. So it's only going to get worse and worse and worse. People are going to be looking desperately for somebody that's righteous, looking desperately for something in a form, shape, or form of righteousness, and they ain't going to find it. Unrighteousness and incontinency going to be multiplied upon the earth, man. One land also shall ask another and say, is righteousness that maketh a man righteous gone through thee? And it shall say, no. Okay? It's going to say no, man. It's righteousness that maketh a man righteous gone through thee. All right? So, they're going to be looking through one land and one country and, hey, you got any guys prophesying on the highways and hedges? Have you seen these guys? Have you seen you guys look like them? Have you seen men with garments on and fringes? They'll be looking, man. But guess what? It ain't going to be found. Okay? Well, that just goes to show you that we're coming into that time. This devil trying to take the scriptures out of the earth. You know, then they're going to eventually hunt down the prophets. I shouldn't say eventually. They're very well on the way to doing it now, man. You know? But with that, I want to give all glory, honor, praises unto Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. So like here. To next me, I do say shalom.